Hey there, my friend Daniel Ventura here with the Inspired Mind Now. In this video, I'm going to be talking about forgiveness of self, right? A lot of times we have so much resentment that a lot of things in the past didn't work out, right? Whether it be a relationship, whether it be a goal, maybe it might be in your professional life where you set out to do something and it doesn't pan out, and you start holding this resentment, or it might not even be to yourself. You start blaming others for your failures, right? Because I've done that in the past. I've blamed others because things didn't work out the way I wanted it to work out. And when you start blaming others, you're really blaming yourself, right? Because we have total control over majority of everything that we do. Everything that we do is a choice, right? Whether you go left, you go right, it is a choice. Whether you choose not to do anything, it is a choice, right? And a lot of times we hold these resentments uh, against us, right? As you start getting older in life, you start holding these resentments, and it gets to the point where you start blaming yourself or you start blaming others, and you just hang on to that. And guess what? It keeps on continuing in your life, and it shows up in different areas, right? And when you do that, when you hang on to blame for that for a very long time, it really affects the way you do things in life, because a lot of times we associate with things that happened in the past, and we think that it's going to continue to happen the same way, right? And if you change the way you do things based on experience, you'll get a different experience, right? And sometimes maybe it's not what you wanted to go the way that you wanted it to go. That's okay, because it's the experience that sometimes that you need to go through, right? So don't be hard on yourself. There's going to be a lot of times that you need to forgive yourself. When you start forgiving yourself, things are going to be better, right? And a lot of times we don't think that, right? I've actually gone through that, where I've held so much resentment towards myself. I started blaming myself for for a lot of things that happened in my life. And when you do that, it's you're really working against yourself. So really take the time to forgive yourself of any past failures that you had, you know, whether it be a relationship. Just be able to forgive yourself, right? Things happen for a reason, right? I don't know if you ever heard this before. Things happen not to us, right? Because that's what we normally think happen. Things happen to us. It's really things happen for us. It's going to be able to serve us later on in the future, right? Because a lot of times when these failures come up, and I go back and I'll be like, wow, man, I failed in that one area. It actually serves me. So for the future, it actually helps me to get better at what I want to go after. Anyways, I hope you got value out of this. You have an awesome day, my friend.